Hello Pisces, welcome to your April 2020 reading. Thanks for joining me. My name is Michelle. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs. Pisces, let's take a look at your oracle cards. Firstly, from the White Light Oracle, let's get your spiritual guidance for the month of April. We have the Dakini of Infinite Light. Let's take a look at the FaeryTale Oracle, what you'll be dealing with in the month of April. We have the Tinderbox Soldier, speaks of ambition. And let's get a card from the Ganesha cards, and this is going to be the overall energy for the month for Pisces, please. The overall energy for the month. Protection. Okay, Pisces, let's take a look. So Pisces, I'm going to start with the Dakini of Infinite Light. With this card, it augurs an increase of light in your life. And the way that I'm reading this is that it is about a lightening up after a difficult time, an increase of clarity. It's a healing, higher perspective on a clear, positive path through a troublesome time. So I do feel that there is clarity around you, or a light is being shed on something so that you can have clarity. The overall energy, though, is one of protection or needing protection. So Pisces, it may be you or someone around you. The feeling around this is about releasing any negative energy. Any negative energy, entities, memories, or stuck energy that needs to be released, replacing it with positive energy instead. Now, when previous pain shows up, it may not be a clear-cut memory of a particular past event or a feeling of fear. Past experiences could be reflected in your current challenges and lessons. It does appear in a form that could trigger you in the month of April, bringing up some kind of resistance or distraction that needs to be dealt with immediately. There is a growth opportunity here, a chance to evolve and gain clarity, but it's around, I feel a negative energy around you. I don't feel it's you, Pisces. Of course, if you're cross-watching, this could resonate as a Pisces you're dealing with, but ultimately I feel it is about someone that you are dealing with if you are a Pisces yourself. Now, we do have the Tinderbox Soldier as what you will be dealing with, and it's ambition. So somebody's ambition. If you look here, the girl and the dog, they have eyes as big as moons, really. So it's having these kind of, I get it as being very, very laser focused on having some kind of status in life. It's ambition gone unchecked is really how I'm seeing this. The message with this is some kind of ruthless energy, a ruthless quest for ambition, a need to choose wisely. There's a feeling around this of making sure, it's very Five of Swords energy, making sure that what you do, what choice you make, is a choice that you can live with. Can your choice stand up to scrutiny from others? Have you sacrificed yourself or your ethics in any way? And there's a need to reconnect with that empathic energy around you, Pisces. Again, I don't feel this is you. I feel this is the other person, but we'll see where this goes. So someone around you who's a little bit ruthless, has this drive, this goal, this ambition. But overall, yes, this person may get what they want, but at what cost? At what personal cost? So interesting reading. Let's take a look at the cards. We have the Lovers as the below the deck here, the card on at the bottom of the deck. And let's do some shuffling here, Pisces. Again, this can be vice versa, so this may not be you, Pisces. It could be someone around you, or if you're cross-watching, you may be dealing with a Pisces who maybe doesn't have your best interest at heart, or there's some kind of choice here. Somebody needs to make a choice, but I feel that there's an energy of being torn between what is the right thing to do. There's a chance to get what you want, but at what personal cost? Because it will be a situation where, yes, you may get what you want. It could be someone coming back from the past, an ex perhaps, but at what cost? Because people will be watching you, I feel, Pisces. Again, could be you, could be the person around you. Let's take a look. The past energy, we have the Empress. Current energy, we've got the Hermit in reverse. The hoped for outcome, the Eight of Cups in reverse. Feelings, we have the Five of Swords, there it is. Let's take a look at the strengths. We've got the Two of Pentacles in reverse. The challenge, Hanged Man in reverse. What's hidden? Ace of Pentacles in reverse. And the potential outcome is the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. So Pisces, right up, I get an energy of greed around this reading. Greed, a quest, a ruthless quest with that Five of Swords, and I feel the energy is of this person towards, I feel it's towards you, Pisces. There's been some kind of distance between you. I feel in the past with this Empress energy that this person has been in some kind of position of power around you. But there has been distance placed between you. I feel like this person wants to come back. I feel like there is somebody returning to you after a time apart. This person hasn't changed. They remain unenlightened with that Hangman in reverse. And I get an element that they're very focused on material aspects, very focused on having a good lifestyle, status. There's a chance that they will get it, but at what cost? So let's take a look. I'll clarify this reading. We'll start with the Empress energy in the past. Past energy around this Empress. We have the Sun and the Chariot, and one more. Past energy around this Empress. And the Six of Pentacles. Wow. Well, I do feel very positive energy in the past, that this person seems to have gotten what they wanted. It's very much a feeling here of being happy with and having what they wanted in life. A lot of positivity, a feeling of being successful, being set up quite well in life. And I do feel that the energy that I'm getting around them is not one of working for it. I feel it's more about being provided. It seems to have been an energy of this person's had quite a privileged life. They've had it quite easy. They've had a lot of things given to them. It's kind of like being born with a silver spoon in their mouth. It's that kind of feeling. So this person might come from a rich background or a rich family, or it's just someone who's comfortable, well off. They haven't had to really work too hard in the past. They've had things quite easy. But I also get an element around them of, within this the way that they grew up, there's been a lot of ambition instilled in them in terms of the need to have a certain level of comfort in their life. They need to be seen a certain way. That's important. They need to be seen as someone who is well off, or there's a lot of ego associated with this as well. I feel like this person likes to be in a position where they can show off a bit, show off to others, throw around their money a bit, that kind of thing, saying look at how much I've got, or look at what I've got. It's kind of a show-off energy that I'm picking up around them. Let's take a look at the Hermit in reverse. Current energy around this person. Hermit in reverse. Justice. Current energy for Pisces. Hierophant in reverse, and one more. And the Four of Pentacles. Again, I get greed. There's a feeling here of this person will do whatever it takes in life to be able to hold on to a certain status. There's a feeling around them. They're someone who doesn't really mind breaking some rules, is what I'm getting. I get rule breaker, risk taker, rebellious, but it's all with a mindset of what can I attain? And once I attain that, I want to keep it. So it's very selfish, very stubborn kind of energy that I'm picking up. Pisces. Now this person has been at a distance from you, I feel. And it seems to me that they're wanting to rectify a situation in which they feel they have been, there's been some kind of bias, or there has been a judgment made against them. Okay, we'll look into that further, but let's take a look and see what we have here as the hoped for outcome. The hoped for outcome with that Eight of Cups in reverse. Queen of Wands. Hoped for outcome. Tower. Hoped for outcome. What is the hoped for outcome here for this person? And the Five of Wands in reverse. Okay. So I get this individual as wanting to return. There has been, I get when it comes to clarity, this is what I'm feeling. This bikini of light, infinite light, this clarity. I feel like there is a situation where you're wanting to be seen in a different light, is what I'm getting from Spirit. There is a illumination. There is a wanting. It's kind of like you realize one day what it's going to take to make you feel confident, to get ahead. I see that Queen of Wands as an ambitious energy. Being seen as someone who is very confident, very ambitious, very driven, very strong leadership energy. And I do feel that you're in a situation where there is competition around you, and you're wanting to be seen as the victor, as the winner, as the top person. So I feel there's a return here. A return where there has been a previous feeling of being defeated, and I get you wanting to change that. So whereas in the past you may have walked away from something, saying, okay, I'm going to leave that as it is, I get you now wanting to return to it and change things in a big way, and you want to upset the apple cart. Okay, again, could be you, Pisces, could be the other person. I do have it as your energy here, but of course you know how this goes. This could be vice versa, or if you're cross-watching, this may be your Pisces. Let's take a look and see what the feelings are with this Five of Swords. So I feel everything's going to turn on that. Yeah, the Ten of Swords. Definitely a feeling here of somebody who, it's kind of like feeling very entitled to getting what they want, and the Devil in reverse as well. Getting what they want, getting who they want, and not being afraid to hurt people, to step over people on the way. There's a feeling here of someone who wants to be, I get to have a stable partnership. I get very much a feeling here of money aspects around this, leading a comfortable lifestyle, having the nice home, all of that. And there is an obsessional quality around this, an obsession with wanting things. I get this as very much a status. Goodness me, Pisces, I don't feel that this is you. I feel it's someone around you, but I am getting this as the Pisces energy, so I have to throw that out there. And there has been someone around you, someone that you want to overthrow. It's kind of like you want to overthrow someone else and kind of take over their job or take over their relationship, something like that. Let's take a look and see what we've got with the Two of Pentacles in reverse as the strength. Two of Pentacles in reverse as the strength here. Page of Pentacles. Four of Wands in reverse. And the Moon. Okay. So the strength is that this would provide you with a fresh start where there has been an upset. It seems like I'm talking to someone who has been comfortable, pretty well off in the past, although there's still been this drive, this ambition to have a good lifestyle, has recently suffered some kind of setback and is now finding it quite difficult to balance their budget. They're finding themselves in a lot of conflict. They feel all at sea, and there's an inability to cope financially, I feel. There may even be a problem around the home. They may have to move. I do get an element here of moving, relocation. Maybe they're being evicted, or there's some kind of situation. They may have to move out of a residence, and they're looking at this new beginning. And the strength is they're looking at you, Pisces, I think, as this new beginning. And the Moon is here, so this person is hiding all of this. They're hiding what they've been dealing with, what they've been struggling with, that they've been struggling financially. Let's take a look at the Hanged Man in reverse as the challenge. What is the challenge here for Pisces? We have the Ten of Pentacles, yeah. Challenge for Pisces. Eight of Wands in reverse, and one more. The Three of Wands. This person feels like they've been a victim. They feel victimized. Yeah, I get a cut-off of communication. I feel like there's been a situation where they've been quite well off, well taken care of with this Ten of Pentacles. And it's remained in this situation for quite some time. I feel it's long-standing. Some of them might have been married to someone who was quite well off. But I feel it's more about family. And I do get that they're having to look outside of their usual source for money, for their future, and they're feeling victimized by that. They feel a victim of their circumstances. Okay, but nevertheless, they're doing what it takes. I get kind of like a survival aspect around this person. Let's take a look and see what's hidden here with this Ace of Pentacles in reverse. What's hidden around this issue? Ten of Cups in reverse. Problems around money. Nine of Pentacles. What's hidden? What's hidden around this situation? And the Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, it's all about the Pentacles with this person. Wow. The thing is, this person's trying to keep up their lifestyle. I feel like we're talking about someone who is single, but it's been well taken care of in their life. A little bit spoiled energy, I feel. They're needing to survive on their own, though, at the moment. They're finding it difficult. I feel like there's been some kind of cut-off around family finances. And what's hidden here is that trying to land on their feet is taking a long time. I get there's some frustration, some impatience here about getting to a point where they feel like they have what they need in terms of a good lifestyle. It seems like this person, I get a lot of greed around this individual, very much a focus on the monetary aspects. They're not really thinking on an emotional level. It's all about, for them, it's all about the pentacles, it's all about the money. So this is what's hidden. It seems like this person might be coming in, perhaps wanting a commitment. They may want to get, they may say they want to get married and all of that. But the thing is, what they're really seeking is a comfortable lifestyle. They want to be well set up. This is a card of someone who doesn't have to work for a living anymore. So, yeah, I feel like this is someone who is struggling financially. They've been quite spoiled in the past. They're recently struggling, and I feel like they're coming into an X here. Could be you, Pisces, could be the other way around. In order to set themselves up to have an easier life, a comfortable life. Meanwhile, they're willing to step over someone here, I feel, that's in the way. Let's look at the outcome with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. We have Ace of Cups in reverse. Yeah, it's not about love. This person's not in love. It's really just about status. Ace of Wands in reverse and one more. And the Page of Swords in reverse. Yeah, it's very much someone who is out for what they can get. I get laziness. I get the individual is not too... I get that they're not very bright, or at least they're not very intellectually curious. I don't want to say that they're dumb. I don't feel that they're dumb. They're actually quite cunning. This is someone who knows what to do to survive. So they're street smart. They know how to manipulate, and they know how to get what they want. But the problem is they lack the skills necessary to get ahead by means of themselves. Why? Because I think that they've just been coddled. Perhaps when they were younger, I think that they were provided for, and they didn't have to. They haven't really learned how to look after themselves because they've had backup. I think it's family, and with these two aces in reverse, it tells me that this individual has no... It's not that they do have this ambition. They have a lot of ambition, but it's in the wrong direction. Their ambition is not about, oh, I need to put in the work. I need to work really hard to get ahead. I need to do this. I need to do that. No. Their ambition is more about, how can I do this in a way that it makes it the most comfortable for me, the easiest way possible. That's the problem with this person. They're looking for easy, and that's their ambition. They want an easy way out of their current circumstances because they're lazy. I think that they've been given every opportunity in life to get ahead, and yet they don't take it. Or if they take it, they don't follow through. So this is someone with no follow through, Pisces. And the thing is, this is going to give you an opportunity for clarity, to shed light on this, to see it. Because this person, I feel, doesn't have an ability to change, and get quite immature, stunted individual in terms of their growth. The ambition is strong, but it's ambition for, it's kind of like ambition to have, to cut down anyone in their way, anyone who stands in their way of what they think they're entitled to. So danger, risk associated with this, caution, a need to protect your energy against somebody with some negative intentions coming in. Again, it's a general reading, won't be for everyone. But what I'm going to do in the extended this week or this month rather, is I'm going to do the flip side. So if you're interested and this is resonating, in part 2 I'm going to do the other side of this. So please stay tuned for that. The link is below in the descriptions box, and that will be on the Vimeo channel. Be about another 30 to 35 minute reading. Same spread, different cards. I'll be doing some oracles for that person. So we'll see what's driving them. What exactly do they want from you, Pisces? So the bottom line is you've got an ex coming back. I do feel like this person is struggling financially, although they're trying to keep that hidden. On the surface, they may appear to be working hard on themselves, but the reality is that they're looking for an easier life. They actually want to give up on what they're doing. They don't see it paying off. So that's the problem with this person. They have ambition, but for the wrong things. The wrong kind of ambition, and this is someone who is not afraid to hurt others on their way to what they feel they need. It's this person's survival instinct. I feel it's a template, something that they've learned from earlier on. So please join me in the extended if this is resonating. Again, the link is below in the descriptions box. If you'd prefer a personal reading, you can email me, gypsyinsights@gmail.com, and that email is also in the box below. Don't forget to like and share, and if you're new, please consider subscribing. Love to have you, and don't forget to click the notification bell. Wishing you the best with this, Pisces. I will see you in part 2, and bye for now.